All right, and we're live. Good morning, Raph.
Hey, good morning, buenos dias. How's it going?
Good, man, good. What you up to today?
Well, my first batch was a sweet batch. It was the crushed ice. And,
Check it out.
Yeah, let's go check that one out real quick. And good morning to everybody out there who's watching. So this was first batch, crushed ice.
Oh, man.
Check out the bags.
Oh, like a green shine, kind of.
We got a little bit of a blue in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it pops really nice. We got the stretch saddle
What's
bag.
this?
This is the
Dude, that's
Tahitian
sick.
teal, I want to say. Yeah, it's got a nice.
That's a
little pop.
really cool color.
Yeah.
Lumina flush fender system right there, boys.
Yeah. And yesterday's was the which is a very popular one,
White onyx.
white onyx.
I called it. Everybody likes white onyx pearl.
Yeah.
That's one of the newer colors for the 23.5 up bikes.
Yeah, it looks really sweet.
Yeah, it does.
Bunch of tour packs. Look at that.
Damn, this is all tour packs.
All tour packs and our new oil covers.
Oil cooler cover,
Oil
yeah.
cooler covers. Yeah, look at that.
Oh man, that's
If you
wild.
guys don't got those, we got them.
Yep, that's for the 24s.
Yeah.
Or 23.5 ups.
Yep.
We got to say 23.5 up because they
Yeah.
didn't change. Some models are like the old ones, some aren't.
Yeah, so I got a coat. I already sealed it. I put a coat of base on it.
201 viewers already.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet, 229.
And so now I get to use my little hand.
Oh, nice
when I'm
hand.
talking. And so yeah, I put one coat on all the parts.
Let's go in there. Let's check it out. It looks very clean in
Yeah,
there.
let's check it out. I mean, first coat, so it's a little transparent. But...
Look at this, guys.
Oh yeah, so the booth, the crew came in yesterday and they pressure washed the booth, the crates. Tomorrow we're gonna put the mesh on the walls. We ran out of time, so let me turn off the music real quick.
Yeah. This is awesome. You can actually see the flooring in here.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Then after they pressure washed the booth, they put a film on it. Kind of protects the walls. It's a little sticky, so it'll any kind of dirt, it'll stick to the walls. New filters at the top, new filters at the bottom. Yeah, they were here for a couple hours yesterday. They did an amazing job.
That's cool.
My first batch came out super clean. This one's gonna look clean too. Because we got spread side covers, we got the new.
Oh, the LED outers.
Yeah, the outers.
Heck yeah. That's killer.
Beaver lids.
He's like a teacher.
Beaver lids, we got the chin. So yeah. So let's get ready, shoot it up, and then we'll finish off the second coat.
Sweet. Another LED outer. Yeah, wow, that booth looks impressive in there.
Yeah, they come down every 6 months. They do a nice overhaul. Yeah, makes me happy, makes the jobs come out cleaner.
Yeah, it shines.
Yeah, so okay, so I got my color mixed up. Let me see what's going on in the mixer.
How's everybody doing today? Where's everybody watching from? And also, do you ride Harleys? If so, what bike do you got?
What do you guys ride? Yeah, I think next year I might get a nice road glide.
Oh, you think it's so?
Yeah, I've been playing my cards right with the wife.
Dude, nice.
So she just looked at me, but she didn't say no. But yeah, I want to get
She
a nice...
didn't quite give the full approval, but she did not say no.
If I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it.
Yep. You gonna do a cool paint job on it?
Yeah, I'm going to do a nice...
What you thinking, cartoon, or are you gonna do more lace like bandana?
You know, I like
bike?
the cartoon. Give me a more of a broader idea, if that's what you want to call it, for the
Yeah.
next project. If not, I'll do something cool.
That'd be killer.
Yeah. Compete with the boss.
Yeah. Show them, hey, look how cool this bike is.
This is how you do it.
You thought those bikes I did for you were cool? Wait till you see mine.
Okay, so you're all ready to go?
Yep, I'm suited up, ready.
All right.
Get your spacesuit going.
Spacesuit, VersaFlow.
The VersaFlow. Yeah, let's see the name of it. VersaFlow TR651. Thing's super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do the half mask. I did those for years. And that paint goes right into your eyeball.
Yeah.
So with this mask, protects my face, my lungs, my beard. We're set to roll. All right, so let's keep geared up and let's get the ball rolling.
Let's get it. And these colors are River Rock Gray and...
That's it. It just gets cleared and then denim.
Oh, okay. So River Rock Gray, clear coat, and then denim coat.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
I'm living in the now. If you guys have any questions for us, let us know. We'll answer them once we're out of the booth. This is River Rock Gray. That's cool. That just so happens to be the color we're painting. We're doing River Rock Gray, denim, and clear. That's a pretty cool color.
Yeah, it's got a nice side cast, and when the sun hits it, man, it just pops.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny. We had someone named Daniel comment, and he's like, "I got a 2020 River Rock Gray Denim Street Glide Special."
Oh,
so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Beautiful bike.
Wonder if he's got a part in there. Who knows?
Yeah, I noticed the prepper missed a primer run on one of the side covers. So once we finish everything off, we'll jump back to that side cover and we'll hit a little bit, maybe with some 600, a little with the sponge.
Okay.
Spot it in.
Get her nice and smooth.
Yeah. Can't have none of that.
Nope. That's what's good about us. We got, you know, we got the prepper, and if the prepper misses it, you'll catch it, or Dylan will catch it. And then after that, if you guys both miss something, CC will catch it.
Yeah.
Goes through a lot of hands before it gets to the customer.
Yeah. We try to do our best to make sure that these parts come out clean.
I bought the new LED front fairing in that color 4 months ago. Oh, well, that fairing is, we got, what, 3 of them in there? The LED front fairing? That could be the one in there.
Could be.
I would say probably.
Every once in a while I'll get these liners that just don't close right. Or they're too thin and it starts to leak a little bit right there.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, shit. You got to do a new liner.
And then I'll tighten them up really hard. So the fix to that is to, you open it. Now just let me show you guys now. So every once in a while will happen. Like the liquid material leaks through. So what yeah, you see that?
Yeah, that's not good.
So to avoid an accident, which has happened before, that's why I get really paranoid now with these liners. It's like I gotta make sure there's no leak coming through, and if there is, I'll just stop and I'll do this. I'll wipe the edges off, get a new top and lid. I'll line it up obviously with this hole there. This is a guide letting you know it's gonna fall right in between. And then you kind of just tighten it up a little bit. Put your gun back on.
That's cool.
You give it a little bit of a twist so that these little, whatever you want to call them, bunny ears, is going to touch that point right there. So you just turn it till it snugs right there. And if you wanted to, you can give it a little bit extra. Not too much, just a little bit. And I'll turn it back down and give it a double check. Make sure there is no material leaking through. And I think it looks like it's good.
Sweet.
Yeah. A little bit extra time. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's go in there.
Heck yeah, let's get it.
dirts on the denim side, which is very crucial, and we need to make sure we get those, because if we leave those dirts on the base coat and we go put that denim on there, it'll ruin the job.
Oh man.
So with denim, there has to, well, you have to try to have no dirt on the panels, because it's not like clear. With clear, you can bury dirt, sand it, polish it, you're good, but not with denim. It'll stand out and it'll look like shit. I don't like that. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna sand that primer run, and then we'll spot that in. Actually, now let's back up a little bit. We're gonna turn off the boot. We're gonna use the light. We're gonna go through every panel and check everything. If there's a dirt, we'll tag it, walk around the boot, and then we'll come back and sand everything, spot it in, and then we're done.
All right.
Instead of going here or there. And
Yeah, instead of hopping all around, let's
Yeah.
just check everything and make sure.
so let's go turn off the boot.
Sweet.
Check it out.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is this our new Fusion front fender for the 24s or 23.5 up?
Good question.
It kind of looks like it.
I covered it with the tag.
Oh.
I know it's.
You can just barely see the
It
skew up there.
is one of our newer styles.
Yeah, so it might be. I don't know. Maybe tech support will put a comment in.
As a painter, sometimes all I worry about is what I gotta paint.
Does it look
over
good
there.
or not?
Let's go. Let's go. I mean, I do read the tags. I got so many parts in here, I forget.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of tour packs and LED outers in this patch.
yeah.
Pretty cool.
See how that flake pops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got a little bit of a dark side cast to it. But look, even the side, you can see how that flake just, man, it's like so beautiful.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah. So that one's fine.
What'd you guys think? How good of a painter is Raph?
What do you guys think? Shitty painter, decent. Sometimes I have a good day. Sometimes I just want to come in here and throw everything on the floor. These are very tricky.
Yeah, these are pretty
Because,
tricky.
you know, I can come in here really confident, and but then I come back with the light and I'll see a bunch of see-through. So sometimes I like to put 2 coats on these
Yeah.
to make sure everything's covered. Because all of this shows, you know, and if I come in all cocky and I miss stuff, then no bueno, no tortillas.
No tortillas,
No
today.
So, yeah, so you gotta make sure everything is covered. It's kind of crazy, but
Yep, wow.
you gotta make sure.
Oh.
Sorry. I love these new outer fairings.
I know, these things are so cool. They became so popular and they just got so backed up forever there.
Oh yeah, they sell out quick.
Well, we got a bot in here looking for an American boyfriend to spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez. Heck yeah.
good.
My favorite part about those LED outers is the sequential turn.
Oh yeah,
That's badass.
that's good. So this one is the one that's got that primer runner on there. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
I was just barely
but I
able
can
to
see
get
You
it.
can see a little bit of the edge right there.
Yeah.
So small. Some painters be like, just fucking clear it. But you know, I got the time. What's the hurry, right? Just do
Yeah,
it right.
9:34, and this is your last batch of the day. What time did you get here today?
2 in the morning.
Man.
We're busy, so demand's high, and we gotta make sure customers are getting their parts. No big deal. It's just a small little sacrifice.
Yeah, Raph's rocking and rolling.
Yeah. Work hard, play hard.
Maybe if you guys have gotten something from here, chances are it was painted by Raph. If not, it was painted by Dylan.
Yeah, I do the bigger batches here.
Dylan does all the crazy colors.
Yeah, the small
Every
stuff.
time I walk over to his side, he's always doing something wacky with the colors, man.
Yeah.
He's always got something cool going on.
Yeah, in here I'm always doing about, when it's busy season, like right now, anywhere from 20 to 30 orders a day.
Damn.
So, yeah, a lot of A lot of spraying, a lot of material.
Yeah.
So far, it's looking pretty darn good.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Well, with the clean booze.
Possibly tortillas for you today.
Oh, tortillas, some burritos, some taquitos, some coronas.
Yeah. Tequilas?
Oh, tequilas for the weekend.
Yeah, that's true. It is only, what, Tuesday?
Yeah. I learned my lesson back in California. My boss at the time, really cool guy. He said, yeah, you know, let's go drink. Well, not drink, but let's go. He bought us lunch. So we went out to a Mexican restaurant. He's like, go for a drink. It's Friday. Well, drank too many Coronas. Go back in the booth. And it was clearing, it was like a Toyota Corolla, like a beige. And I had a new friend there, so I had to blend into the hood, blend into the driver door. So I basically did all my blends really good, come back and clear. Dude, I don't know what, I got obviously too close to the side mirror that I put a big runner off of that thing, and I was like, oh crap, it's like a curtain, it's going like this. And then I was like, well, I got no choice, I just started it wet to see what would happen. It all flowed down, but yeah, it still looked like garbage. Man. I had to repaint that one. So yeah, no drinking at lunchtime.
Yeah, no. No drinking at lunch.
Or you do at least just one.
Yeah.
Just
one drink, not one case.
Yeah.
Hey, Razor Tour Pack. This is a River Rock Gray Razor Tour Pack. Could be. When did you place your order? It's very possible this could be it.
What did you order?
A River Rock Gray Razor Tour Pack.
Oh,
we got one right down there.
Yeah, it might be this one right here.
Yeah, that's your lid. Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know the names on the orders. I'm the social media guy. But it's very possible.
Yeah.
Been waiting for a week or two. We're usually 4 to 8 weeks out on paint because we paint everything to order. And 3 weeks ago. Okay, so it very, very likely could be yours, bro.
I could put my name on it right there, and if you get it with an RS,
yeah,
painted by me.
Painted by Raphael.
By Raphael. Let's see here. Yeah. So far, so good. I don't see anything in the denim. So, well.
So this side is all denim?
It's going to be denim, yes.
Okay.
So I gotta make sure no dirts, no, you know.
He said do it.
He said what?
He said do it.
Do it.
Autograph tour pack.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do it in a red marker, okay?
Oh yeah, yeah. We can do the Posca markers.
There, then that was me. I'll make sure I put a little bit extra queso, a little bit extra cheese on the clear for you, okay? Like 3 coats. I usually put about 3 white coats on all my parts.
He says that'd be awesome. What kind of bike do you got? I'm trying to see. Oh, looks like you got a Street Glide. I'm trying to see your profile picture. It's very small. Oh, right, there we go. You know what, dude? I'm going to drop you a follow. And you know what, dude? Send me your address and all that stuff. We're going to send you out a little merch package.
Ooh,
thank you for watching, brother. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, we got to do the trivia as well.
Yeah, we'll do some trivia of some sort.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
That's super clean. That chin had a little bit of a hair on there, but that came off with my glove.
Can you guys get your hands on the 2012 Tequila Sunrise color? We paint Tequila Sunrise, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do, bro. Damn, let me get some stuff to rep in Philly. Well, stick around for when we do the trivia, brother.
We'll do the trivia right now.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, everything
I would
good.
say, what bike is this for? But even we don't know. We need to check the skew.
Okay, let me turn on the booth. So everything looks good. It's just that side cover. That's no big deal. All right, let's go do the trivia.
Sweet. How hard you gonna stump them? But it seems like we got some Harley riders watching, so maybe we can make this one a little bit trickier. What you guys say?
These are our samples right here. So I'm gonna pick a color. You guys can name it. We'll do 2 trivia. So an easy one.
Start with an easy one. What you thinking? We got all of our sample parts.
Yeah, well, the red's a lot of reds, so I can get people confused, but there go with the blues.
Yeah.
This one. All right, boys and girls, what color is this?
What color is this, guys? Let us know. Person to guess it right is gonna get a T-shirt.
What color is this? So it's obviously a blue. But
Yeah. What color do you think it is? Midnight blue?
No. Close, but no.
It's very similar,
Yeah.
but not. Metallic blue? It technically is a metallic blue, but nope, that's not the name of it. Let's see, what blue could it be? Luxury blue? Indigo? Metallic navy blue? Bonneville blue? Indigo? Midnight blue? Long Beach? Let's see, what color is this, guys? Daytona blue?
No.
Denim blue?
If it was denim, it wouldn't be shiny.
Yep, yep. Cobalt blue, Kona blue, Mystic blue. Let's see, guys. It shines. Big blue.
Oh, there it is.
It's big blue.
Big blue, that's it.
Heck yeah.
Who won that?
Reed.
All right,
Reed Atlee.
There you
Hey,
go,
Reed,
brother.
I just dropped you a follow. Send me a message on this account with your address and your shirt size and first and last name, and I'll send you out a T-shirt, man.
Ooh, scored.
Alrighty,
Okay.
let's wait for round 2.
Let's see.
What's that one right there?
That's a hard one. That's
Oh, that's a pretty hard one.
Yeah, not a popular color, but all right, let's go with the. Let's go.
Let's pick your favorite color. What's your favorite color?
You know what? We've been getting a lot of orders of this color. Where'd it go? There you go.
Oh, speaking of tequila sunrise.
Yeah, tequila sunrise up there, guys.
Yep, there's our tequila sunrise.
Well, you know, let me go get the cover. Entertain him for like a minute. I know it's
All right. Yeah, so this is Raph's little doodles that he did. I can't pull it off, but that was what he was practicing for the cartoon bike we just recently built. If you guys are subscribed to our YouTube channel, you would see the cartoon bike that was done up. In fact, actually, let me show you the sample piece. You got it?
You got it right.
Sweet. Yeah, so the cartoon bike that Raph did is kind of in this style right here. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's whiskey fire denim, I think, in the background. I think that was the color that he did. What color did you do the cartoon bike?
Amber whiskey.
Amber
that's
whiskey
a very
denim.
popular color. That's why I chose that one.
Yeah, you did a denim version of it though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just
I
like
thought I couldn't remember if it was whiskey fire or what.
Oh no! Yes. What did I say?
Amber whiskey.
No, whiskey fire.
Whiskey fire.
Whiskey fire. That right there.
So yeah, it's a custom
Sorry.
style. And yeah, Raph just did the, that's why he doodled on the Tequila Sunrise fairing. He's kind of just practicing, and he did it all with his Posca markers. Pretty cool. We got some videos of that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That'll be coming out soon on our YouTube channel, right? Kinda.
Oh, that'll go on all platforms.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll go on all platforms. But we got the first video with the bike out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls. This is the other color that I think it's one of my.
Well, you just showed the.
Oh, oh, well, we'll see. Sorry about that. We'll see if they'll guess it.
Well, you guys just got a hint.
You guys got a hint there.
Alrighty, let's
Okay,
make
we'll
you dizzy
see.
for a second.
Yeah.
And
Let's make them dizzy.
then.
All right.
Alrighty, what color is this? It's obviously red. But what type of red? What color red is
I'll
it?
give you guys a little hint.
Hot red, hot red, hot rod, red flame. Is that it? Ruby red, sunglasses red, sun glow red,
Yeah, he said. What did he say? What was it?
hot rod red flame.
Well, it's close, but it's not flame.
Oh,
So technically,
Candy Hot Rod Red Flame.
we'll give it to him. Candy Hot Rod.
Candy Hot Rod?
Yeah, it's got that old school bowl flake in it.
So because he got his candy, he's the winner?
Yeah, he's the winner.
Sweet.
Yeah, you got it. Who's that?
That is, I'm not sure. Ironically, he said earlier that he wanted to rep us some Phillies. So, hey, shoot, I just dropped you a follow. Shoot us a message, brother, and we'll shoot you out a t-shirt.
Sweet.
Okay, guys. Thank you guys again for watching. We got 370 viewers in.
Shit. Thank you,
So
guys.
far in the stream, we've had 11,400 people tune in. And thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
Muchas gracias.
Tortillas for all of you.
Yeah, tortillas for everybody. Okay, so let's go in there. We're going to sand that little primer runner, and then we'll take a little color, spot it in. I got my sandpaper, my sponge. I think I got 600.
He's always got a trick up his back pocket.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
All right.
Take a little 600, a little 320.
You're welcome. Thank you for watching. Everybody be sure to drop a follow if you haven't already. We do these streams every Tuesday. We've kind of missed a few Tuesdays. I've been on and off with work lately because I've been going on some vacations, going to some concerts.
All right, so I'm going to start sanding it right here. You guys are going to notice it's going to highlight the edge. So a little trick that I do on the sandpaper, when I fold it, I try to bend the edges a little bit. When I sand, I'm not using that flat edge, then that can gouge. So it's a little trick. Right there, you see how it's really thin?
Yeah.
And it starts to kind of come out like a teardrop. That's the edge of the primer there. My little trick is to kind of do circles, kind of replicating a DA, you know, like orbital. And if I go like this, from my experience on metallic, it leaves those marks really deep in there. And if you try to go base, you'll see those marks. So I'll try to do a little circle here. Move a little bit to the side so I can blow this off.
Yes.
There you go. again, kind of little circles. Feather out that edge, that base coat edge, just a little bit, because you don't want to leave that hard line between the primer and the base coat. And when you go cover it, you'll see a sharp edge. That looks pretty good there.
Yeah, it does.
Dry, soft, right? Keep all that backside. There. It always gets tricky in the boot because I got so many parts. I have to be aware of my surroundings. I can't just blow in any direction and then I'm going to get crap on that part and so forth. So I always try to kind of go it that way. Low pressure. And it does look good. So, alright, let's get some color spotted in.
Sweet. Yeah, you did a good job sanding that.
Yeah.
It's almost like you've done it before.
Many times. I was gonna go a little 320, but on metallic, you want to be careful because, say, the sealer's still, sealers sometimes don't dry completely. It's a little bit soft. So if I were to hit it with 320 and tear into the sealer, then you got an issue because if you try to go back with 600, you just end up, it's like almost hitting like rubber, it just doesn't want to completely feather out. It just stays there and you're like, just sharing that sealer around. It's a disaster. So let's put this in the mixer for a minute.
Shaking up,
Shake her up.
shaking bacon.
Go ahead, put your hand on there while I turn it on. All right. Cool.
Sweet.
Ready to go.
Yeah, and so then, tell them about our performance bagger we did while that shakes up.
Yeah, that was one of that's for the first project I did for Kyle. He asked me to do something really cool for his the road glide.
Yep.
The ST, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna take it back to the 70s. And I've always wanted to do that on the bike. Done it a lot on lowrider cars, and so this is the fabric that I used, and so I based it out in black metallic, which was a custom forming that we did for Kyle, and then we put this on there and sprayed the gold over it, peeled it off, and gave that sweet pattern that you see. But it was more to that. If you guys go to our YouTube on HOGWORKZ, you'll see our video of Derek and I in there fine lining everything, spraying it, an all-nighter, but it was a fun project.
Yeah, it was. We were till 1 in the morning, and we still got part 2 to come out from that. Well, technically it would be because performance bagger part 4 or 5. I can't remember what number we're on.
I think we're 5. I think.
Yeah, I think 5 is the most recent, or it might be 4 or 5 that's the most recent one out. I can't totally remember, which is crazy because I'm the one who made the dang videos, but I make so many. But yeah, either way though, we got a few more videos from that series. The next one will definitely include the outer fairing. That'd be pretty cool to get out there.
Yeah, the outer fairing that came out.
That was a fun day.
Yeah.
And that video is pretty cool too because we had Kyle kind of a little bit of a part of it. He came on and helped us with the. That was a cool project.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was really fun.
Yeah, I think on our next one, I want to do like a pinstriping or something real cool, but or like
And we need to do
pinstripe
that. We
with
need to do
gold
that LED
leaf in it.
outer.
Yeah.
We need to do that LED outer. We need to have Kyle get us a street glide to do, and let's do that.
Yeah, I think that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I've been practicing, getting better. So yeah, that's my next goal, is to do something really cool.
Heck yeah. Yeah, you've been practicing pinstriping a lot.
Yeah, here and there on the weekends. Thanks to Kyle, he invested a little bit in us, and so we have a house, alpha enamel. We got all the colors, pinstripings, the Mac sword brushes, the scrolling brushes, and yeah, I've been kind of getting down on it on the weekends with my daughter, so she wants to pick up the pinstriping too. She's really good.
That's
at
cool.
It. Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 7.
7, and she's doing pinstriping?
Yeah, she's got a steady hand, and she gets it from both my wife and I. My wife can do like drawings like out of nowhere, and I have to like look at something to kind of get an idea and then go off of that.
Yeah.
But her and my daughter, man, they do stuff at home like
Just
that
think
would
of
take
something
me
and do
hours,
it,
and
yeah.
they're just like 5 minutes. Like, how would you girls do that? Like the shading and like just a
Whole family of artists.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm trying to teach her, and it's funny. She goes, is your boss gonna pay me $100? And I'm like, I can ask him, but that's child labor. So,
You're hired.
Yeah, I was like, I'll pay you. So yeah, she's all into it.
Pay her in candy.
Yeah. Okay, let me get the color going.
Sweet.
Here. See if this liner leaks or not.
You don't think it would have leaked on that if it was gonna?
No, it's weird. It does it when I go to give it a twist.
Only when you put the gun on there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, you see right there? Look at that.
Mm.
And that's with me just, as tight as I can go.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. And the other test is I'll press a little bit on the top. Oh, maybe that just helped seal it. I think that might have worked. But I mean, I always give it a tight. Sometimes I over tighten them, but
A little too strong?
yeah. Sometimes I'll do that and it'll like let go and the paint goes everywhere. And I think that worked.
That's why you got all your paper up.
Yeah. Accidents do happen, believe it or not. As clean as you want to be, it's just one of those.
What up, Chantel? How's it going?
¿Qué pasó?
Wrenching Biker Babe in the chat.
Sweet. Okay, I think we're golden. All right.
Sweet.
Let's go in there, spot that, and we can cover.
Let's get it.
try not to dry it head on because you want all that what's in there to evaporate. If you seal it, then that will show up in the clear. The gases will try to escape, and it'll get buried underneath the clear. Then you end up with solvent pop. So the best way that I learned is from the side, so the base coat is dry. That way you're naturally kind of just letting it gas out. Put another coat on there.
Raf's painting trick of the day.
I do see a little bit of mottly in the color, so I think I might real quick throw a light coat on there to kind of cover that. I don't know if you see it, but I see a little bit of, with the light you don't, but when I step away on some of the parts I see a little bit of mottly. I know it's fully covered, but some of these colors like Barracuda Silver, Brilliant Silver, even if you cover it, it tends to leave a little bit of a, like a checkered look. I kind of see a little bit on there, not too much. This is my eyes messing with me. This one looks fine.
How do you prevent solvent pop?
How do you prevent solvent pop?
Yeah.
By letting your base go dry completely. Like say you put one coat of base, and also depending on your temperature. If it's a hot day, it's gonna gas out fast. If it's a cold day, it's slowly drying, so you gotta give it a longer time. I don't know, you give it like 15 minutes in between. Right now I'm pulling 84 degrees, so it dries fast. So by the time I start here, end up over there, I think it's about 12 minutes. So I just go back to back. It's dry. And then with your clear, same thing. If you put one medium coat of clear in the book or in the sheets, it usually tells you about 10 to 15 minutes flash time. If you put 3 coats, well then you let that go a little longer. Especially if you're doing like a black color, I wait at least 30 minutes. If I put like one wet coat, come back, put a second coat, in between 25 minutes, most 30 minutes, depending how much material. But yeah, you don't want something on.
The second coat goes on tacky on base.
What's that?
He says the second coat goes on tacky on base.
As
Tiger stripes.
see that again?
He said tiger stripes after, because he asked, how do you prevent solvent pop? And then tiger stripes.
With the tiger stripes, you're not going to see those in these parts. You are going to see those in cars. I've been doing this for a long time, painting cars, and when they come out of the factory, they have those tiger stripes because of the robots. They're spraying like this. You know, they're programmed, so they leave tiger stripes. So to prevent that, all you can do is go over it lightly, or do like a mist drop, and it'll cover the tiger stripes. It's very easy to say, it just depends on the car, how you prepped it, how much material you put on there, or if you didn't put enough material. It all depends.
Does the second coat go on tacky with enough flash time?
Does it go on tacky? Yeah, for more coverage, I like to put, like, since I know there's a little bit of a see-through color, My first one was kind of like a nice, not wet coat, but a nice coat. Second one, same thing. I like to put another wet coat on there. But I hope that answers this question. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It won't take that long. Just something's telling me I just need to put a light little coat on everything.
All right.
Last thing I want to do is a customer be like, hey, it doesn't look right, you know, I'm going to return it back, so might as well fix it. It won't take that long. You got plenty of colors there, so you got your mask on?
Yep.
Okay, let's go in there and do it real quick.
All right.
Far away.
Let's get it.
So you get my light too, because we're going to check this spotting job. I want to make sure that. It's kind of considered a drop coat, just a little bit far away to kind of let the metallic kind of sit on there evenly. You hold my gun with the other hand there.
That's a gun. I got the gun.
You want a big difference? Look at your cover. This is got a little bit of a checker. Look.
Oh yeah. said?
There's a dirt right there.
Oh man.
You can't see it with the light, but it's right there. Is there a white spot?
Yeah. Yes, again. You know, I just got a text from your buddy Dave.
Oh, cool.
We'll talk about that after.
Yeah. Good thing I listened to my gut instinct, because I was like, you know, I'll put a light coat. Now I know. I saw that dirt there. That would have ruined the job. That would have ruined the job. So good thing that allowed me to see that, which I didn't before. So
that's good. I can see it perfectly too.
Yeah. Yeah, if I were to put denim clear on there, it would look like dog shit.
Can't have that.
I think it was just like a hair or something.
Yeah, it's just like a literal dirt.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
As you would say, chingon.
Chingon.
We got it.
We got it. Let's look at. I'm happy. Both sides of the boots look really good.
Yeah.
Good thing I decided to do the drop coat because that allowed me to see the dirt that I missed from earlier. So that saved those two jobs that I probably would have ruined.
That was River Rock Gray, everybody.
River Rock Gray. Let's open it up and you guys can see with the stick.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you guys already saw it out there, but
It's cool. It's always cool seeing the bucket
Yeah.
too. Can't go wrong with that. Oh yeah.
pretty wild.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a nice little little insight for you guys to see what it's like here as a painter at HOGWORKZ and what goes into it and making sure all the parts are perfect before they go out the door.
Have to be perfect.
Yep.
Have to match. That's why we get the samples. We check it with the sample. When I'm done with it, Cece over at packaging, she checks it. And then Tommy, the supervisor, checks it. So, you know, it goes through a lot of hands. And if it doesn't match, then it gets pulled off and goes onto the repaint shelf. But that rarely happens, but it does every once in a while. But we catch it before it goes out.
That's awesome.
That's the important thing. So,
But alrighty, Raph, well, I will leave you to it for the
Okay.
day. I'm thinking we're going to call this stream the end. Thank you guys all so much for watching. We had 18,200 people tune into this
Holy
stream.
freak.
Thank you all so much for tuning
Yeah,
in. We
thank
appreciate
you.
you guys a ton. We will talk to you guys later. Drop a follow. Stay tuned.
and if you guys need something, go on to HOGWORKZ.com.
Yep, yeah, that's right. HOGWORKZ.com, guys. That's how it's spelled. Or call us at 888-615-6344. What is that in Espanol?
Si necesitan partes, por favor, hablen al 888-615-6344 at HOGWORKZ. Thank you guys for watching.
Y'all have a good day. See ya.
See ya. Peace.